Hi, my name is Mercedes Robles, and my report will be on biomes and ecosystems. The biome that I selected was the desert, specifically the Sonoran Desert, located in the southwest area of Arizona and northern Mexico. I live in this area, and it is of great interest to me. Now, all of the world's different types of biomes occur within the Sonoran Desert region. The diversity is so in such a small area is due partially because of how we sit or positioned on Earth. We're approximately 30 degrees north latitude on the west side of the continent. Also, we are in a mountain range that will help create cold and wet climates, and it will allow the northern biomes to extend further south than normal. Through this biome past the Colorado River on the west side, as well as the Yaqui River on the south side, and the Salt, the Verde, and the Gila rivers all converge within the Phoenix, Arizona area. With such a harsh climate, some would be surprised to find so many animals, mammals, reptiles, birds within this ecosystem. Cattle grazing and urban development are the main threats to this ecoregion. If you will see up here in this picture of Phoenix, Arizona, you can see the haze. That is because of some of the air pollution and the poor air quality because of urban expansion. Well, we live here too. These animals that share this ecosystem with us, there are hundreds of species of flora and fauna. There's all kinds, including some endangered species that we really should be taking more care of. Of the species, the saguaro cactus is probably my favorite. It is the only place in the Sonoran Desert where the saguaro cactus grows, and it is very significant to Arizona. You can see the food web here in the desert biome, and it is a primary producer because its shallow roots help it to grow in this arid desert area, but it provides food and shelter for many creatures, from the primary consumers to the small predators and even the larger predators. For centuries, the Native Americans have cultivated the saguaro cactus, using all of its parts in everyday life. They were used during lifetime and even in death. They provided to their ecosystem. The saguaro cactus is considered as a giver of life, and so it is considered to be very sacred to those Native American civilizations. The saguaro was more than just a cactus. It was a grocery store, a lumber yard, and a money tree. But most of all, they were sacred. Please notice again the desert food web that exists, which includes the primary providers and the secondary providers, each all in around the saguaro cactus ecosystem. Now, you might ask yourself, after many centuries of use by the Native Americans, what is the greatest harm to this ecosystem? Well, man is the greatest threat to this ecosystem. They have a disregard for the frail ecosystem. Man vandalizes and destroys the desert more and more every day. All Arizona land is occupied by somebody, either federal, state, tribal, or private. Threats to the saguaro include vandalisms, such as these kinds of carvings within the cactus, or they have even tried to steal these cactuses, even though they are protected by the Native Plant Protection Act in Arizona. Again, the urban encroachment digs deep into the saguaro cactus ecosystem and destroys that system as well as many different habitats. Massive urban growth has polluted the air and lowered the groundwater tables. Through the generations, the delicate balance of the Sonoran Desert is being tipped towards destruction. It is incumbent upon these generations, our generations, to protect this sacred land.